Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of F1 2012 Career Mode Season here on the channel. Last episode we got a huge contract offer from Mercedes AMG and I left it down to, well, the comments to really determine if we stay with Force India or if we head to Mercedes to partner either Michael Schumacher or Nico Rosberg, and quite literally everybody said take the offer, so I am quite simply here to listen to what you guys say. We are going to accept the contract offer from Mercedes AMG. Here we go to a brand new team. I didn't think we were ever going to leave this team. Obviously, that brings up open doors for F1 2013. Do we go to the same team or do we stick with Force India in the next game? I really don't know. But here we are. And look at this. Oh my goodness. We have replaced Rosberg. So Rosberg and Schumacher were tied in the standings coming into this episode. So I felt like that it could have really gone any way, and I was hoping that would be teammates with Rosberg, but I'm not going to complain. We are still on Mercedes. Not the best team on the grid, of course, but a very solid team nonetheless, and better than what we had. It's Hungary, by the way, so let's head into the Grand Prix weekend. Look at it. Oh my goodness. We have the Petronas Mercedes F1 car here on track, headed into Hungary. And I've added a little more downforce to the setup for obvious reasons here. It is Hungary. So car number 8 now we are as we head down towards turn 1. Well, my F122 braking zone work in turn 1? Yeah, not really. Okay, so already a bit rough there. Alonso currently out in front. Could he actually dethrone Lewis Hamilton here? Let's take a wait and see. Into turn 2, a little bit rough there as well, but not too shabby, and you can just see already that there is just, well, quite genuinely more pace in this car, which is fantastic to see here. I love driving Hungary here in F1 games. I used to absolutely despise driving this circuit, but over recent years I've really come to enjoy driving it, and it's my favorite one to drive in the current F122. Not my favorite circuit in the world, that's for sure, but definitely my favorite to actually drive in current games. So here we are though, keeping up with Fernando relatively well. I mean, nothing special out of the pace in this car, but I'm pretty happy with what we're showing right now. I always do something stupid. It always happens. I mean, we're right back. Why did this team even hire me? All right, qualified last. We could have seen that one coming. Our teammate Schumacher, 9th place. I think we would have been relatively similar to where Michael was, but Alonso and Raikkonen on pole in front row, 2nd place there. Hamilton, Button 3rd and 4th, and once again Vettel, Weber continue to struggle. Let's head to the grid. Hey man, if you hired me, you've seen how I've driven in qualifying all year long. This should not be a surprise to you. All right then, here we go. Look at that Lotus on the front row. There's our teammate of Michael Schumacher, the legend, 7-time world champion. And there we are from, well, the back of the grid again. Who's really surprised at this point? But I'm ready to go lights out. I think we can have a nice charge through the field. I'm not doing anything crazy on the strategy. We're just going to kind of go with the flow here. Lights out. We're on our way from the Hungarian Grand Prix here in 2012. Use a little bit of curve deployment here. About half the battery right off the grid. Get that draft from De La Rosa as we head down towards turn 1. You already know what's coming. You already know. I'm going to do it. I'm going to absolutely send one up the inside into a gap that was barely there. Oh, that was close, but we make it work here now as we might be 3 wide. Are we 3 wide? I don't think we're 3 wide. There's Bruno Senna making some moves here into the corner. I'm going to slow up just a little bit. Trying to go around the outside of him. Oh, goodness gracious. A little bit close right there. There you see Paul di Resta in front of us, our former teammate there from, well, last episode, really, as we are actually relatively well off this start. P16, I'm going to slow up here because I know the way these AI are going to be, it's going to be chaos here now, but the goal, or the gap was there, I should say, from Jean-Eric Vergne. Oh, there he goes. Loses some wing there on the right front, down into the chicane. What a interesting start here in the Hungarian Grand Prix. Look at di Resta is going to leave the door wide open for the taking. I'm just going to whiz on past you. We are already almost up to Michael Schumacher, just because when they are having to defend so hard, it just opens the door wide open for me on these starts of these Grand Prix, because I can really get the elbows out. There's no defense needed from myself here, as we are up into what, P14, so it's not a great start for Schumacher either, not even in the points. He's currently 11th. Hulkenberg back to the grid. I get into the back of Kobayashi a little bit, but overall, I'd consider this to be a pretty successful first lap of Grand Prix racing with this brand new team with Mercedes. Now as we're going to exit the final turn, use all the curve deployment I have, and watch this, down into turn 1 right here on Kobayashi. He is going to be a sitting duck right here compared to myself, because I'm going to do this right here. 3, 2, 1. Big lunge up the inside right there. Nothing egregious, however. Easy pass. Up into 13th place we go. I had a pretty sloppy lap 2 here. Didn't really gain much, 1.1 seconds. Currently the gap to Nico Hülkenberg in his first Grand Prix back here in F1 since I, took over his ride as a rookie to begin this season. Well, he's already outperforming Paul di Resta, so can't really complain for him now as we are trying to close that gap. I think we got the pace to run him down, no problem, to be honest. I'm just trying to get into that flow here in this Hungarian Grand Prix circuit, but we are definitely just visually able to close in on him right here. You can definitely see us, as we'll see. 1.1 seconds was the gap. Now it is 9/10 of a second. So yes, we're definitely closing. I reckon we'll be there in another lap or two if we can really keep things clean, but a little bit of a mishap right there brings Kobayashi back to me. You got to be really careful in this chicane right here because these curbs, man, they are dangerous. They will whip that car around, but if you just be a little bit careful like that, you should be okay. We got DRS, baby, the end of lap 3. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We're getting just a tad bit closer lap by lap here as we head down high speed into turn 1, and you can see this big stack of cars right here. The Red Bulls are going at it. There is some tussling going at it, and it makes it so easy for me when they start tussling because they are so bad when it comes to the defense. Look at this. Look at this. It's going to allow me to just walk right up in here like a walk in the park, basically, and I'm just going to try and get a free ride on up into the points, but Hülkenberg, I mean, screw it. I mean, the door is open. I'm taking it. Sorry, Nico. You know what? Got to put you in your place since you took my ride. I got to say, it's a beautiful thing just having, like, all of a sudden pace that's, you know, good enough to just easily run up here towards the points. Maldonado just about died right there in front of Michael Schumacher. But look at this. We are here. I mean, these guys are just scrapping it out and allowing me to take advantage. The AI are not that hard to beat in situations like this. I've noticed of all the races I've done so far. In F1 2012, you just let them fight, and you will be able to take a massive chunk of time out of them because they slow each other up so hard into the corners. But as we head down into turn 1, you can see it all happening up there. I mean, a bunch of scraps. That's a McLaren. I don't know if that's Lewis or Button. It's hard to tell. But if it's coming down to the championship battle, we want to see Fernando Alonso wants to see Lewis Hamilton struggling here so he can try to close that gap. Oh, Schumacher with a really weird apex right there. Door is open, but where do I get the opportunity? Nowhere currently, but hold on. Possibly here next on the next right-hander, not this one right here, but the one we're setting up for. Use the curves, go for it. Sending one up the inside of my teammate, 7-time world champion of Michael Schumacher. Overtake complete. Thank you very much, Michael. Up into P11 we go. And then Maldonado, I thought he was about to change lanes abruptly. I actually reacted a little bit to that now, but I'm trying to go for it. Do I send it? Absolutely, I send it right here. The door is open. Why not? Go for a points-paying position. Thank you very much. Into the points we go, and it wasn't on luck. It was on pace. It is Lewis Hamilton currently down in 8th place. I see him right there. So Vettel just behind him and 9, trying to put on some pressure. Hamilton really struggling, and he has got to get through another Red Bull of Mark Webber if he wants to be able to get up at least into 7th place. But Fernando Alonso is loving the scenes right now. Pit window opens this lap. Look at the gap on Schumacher now, 1.4 seconds. He was with me and then he like fell way off, so I don't know exactly what happened, but he was with me up till about the final sector all through that lap. So, oh, he might get a little bit closer now after that little mishap right there, but you can see Hamilton still struggling quite hard to get through Mark Webber. Vettel is all over the back of Lewis, but no one can really do anything with each other right now. Hungary, of course, notoriously difficult to actually make overtakes on here, but still a fun circuit to drive until I do that right there, but we're okay. Just trying to really survive to the pit stop right here. I don't think we're going to get close enough to make an overtake, so let's just hang on to the pit stop. All right, here we go. None of them are coming in. Oh, this is an opportunity. Opportunity and a half right here for the pit cycle when you don't have any of these guys pitting with you. I'm not going to complain whatsoever. I like what I see. We are the only car in the pits at the end of lap 7. Do we come out in traffic though? That's going to be the question, of course. Tires off, tires on, boom, boom, boom. 2.908 second pit stop. And look at the track map. We're going to be coming out in a nice gap as well. I really like the way this is setting up to end here. We might have a good shot here to get a pretty solid result. Cars are in the pit lane. Massa has just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, but here we go. Let's see if we get any further forward. I don't know. It wasn't the greatest out lap I've ever ran in my life, and Yeah, I think that's being proven pretty well because Schumacher is right here. I sent one in pretty hard right there. Get to the outside. Sorry, Michael. Not going to make it easy on you. I got to prove that I belong here on this team and on the grid in Formula 1. And I just put the fight to him and we get out front. So actually, overall, really, not much of a gain, but certainly not much of a loss as Sebastian is right there in front of us. 9 laps to go. Vettel 1 second ahead. Here comes out Hamilton, Weber as well, I believe. Currently, we are scored 13th. Wow, nearly some contact there. Hamilton got out in front of both of the Red Bulls. Really impressive right there. He's all the way up there in front of us. We are P11. Oh, Seb. Sorry, Seb. I'm going for it. I hate to pass you. You know, I'm not going to pass you at all because I'm too slow. Okay, so Seb actually stays out in front of us for now. But who's the car that got us? Because we were 10th place when the cycle started. So either one car is still out on track or someone really bamboozled everybody because I don't see anyone around us that looks, you know, out of place. Whoa, 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 Sebastian, my dude, hit the gas pedal, please. Oh my goodness, Schumacher's all over the back of us again. It's Red Bull, Mercedes, Mercedes. Here we go, let's get that power down. I got the power down. I did get the power down. Just it worked a little better than I was hoping it would. Well, damage done. I don't think we actually have any actual car damage. No, we don't, but now we're down at 16th place, of course. All right, we're gonna have the drive of a lifetime, and it starts right now. Thank you very much, Paul DeResta. How you doing again? Nice to see you one more time before I pass you again, and see you later. And he's not much of a fight there. Kobayashi next up in line in front of us, and I'm gonna see if I can get him coming up on that sharp left-hander, and no, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be anywhere close enough. Watch this. Go around the outside, never mind. Here we go. Nice run on Kobayashi. Engine's running a little bit warm, I guess, because I'm probably behind him for so long. But we complete the pass. DRS, Hulkenberg, you're next. Once again, I'm going to get him down into turn 1 right here. I'm going to drain about half the battery, and he's not going to have much for me right here. Braking zone, and up the position we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're back up at 12th. Schumacher's up there, but I'm still confused about who is up there in the top 10. Oh, no, okay, it's all cycled out now. Schumacher is, in fact, 10th. So points, I'd say, very much still possible, unless I wreck the car again, which we do not want to do that. Here we come now to just 5 laps of racing, 2.1 seconds still. The gap as they are battling up there in front of us. Maldonado, Jensen Button is out in the lead of this Grand Prix. I drove way too deep into turn 1. That's going to cost me a little bit of time probably, but Button has overtaken Alonso for the Grand Prix lead. So although it's not Hamilton leading, they still have a McLaren out in front now. That gap is definitely close to Maldonado, so let's try and get it going here. I'm going to use all of my car deployment on the first sector, and we're going to have 4 laps to go at the line, so we're running out of time quickly. 1.4 seconds again. We're almost within that DRS, so I think we can get there, but it's going to be crucial. Sector 3 has been my weak spot so far. 1.5 seconds the gap here into this final sector, trying to throttle up a little bit harder, and it looks like we are actually, everyone's closing up on the back of those Red Bulls again from the looks of it, so this is going to get a little bit interesting here, as I'm pretty happy with my progress in this final sector on lap number 14. Massa sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, still no DRS deployed, but we crossed the line. 1.1 seconds the gap. We are closing, so just a few more laps of racing, but we're getting there. DRS, we got the DRS, got a little bit sideways right there. It's going to be 3 laps of racing remaining, 0.7 of a second, but now we have these two battling right in front of us. Down into turn 1, we are absolutely here behind Maldonado, who's running into the back of Schumacher. No DRS here. Okay, so not in 2012, huh? I'm going to send it up the inside. Oh my god, we nearly KO'd the front wing off of this car, but we got the position right there. Schumacher, it's about to be game on. Dun 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 dun. He is feeling the pressure now. Coming to 2 laps to go. I have not forgotten about that point in Britain that I lost to a Mercedes car. It was Nico Rosberg that stole it from me on the final lap, but I haven't forgotten. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at the run that we have. Fake him to the right, and then just don't mind me. Ascend around the outside. Not even a contest. Up into the points again. What a recovery drive. Can we even get one of the Red Bulls? Weber and Vettel going at it. Let's see if we can get up there. It's within 2 laps. It's going to be very difficult to do, but hey, never say never. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. I forgot I was in Rich. I forgot I was in Richfield. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I can't believe that. Oh my god, it's happened again. Oh. We're cursed. We are cursed when running 10th place in F1 2012. And that's all on me. I completely forgot that I was in... I knew I went to Rich, but I completely forgot to take it out. And we are 2 laps short on field, and now we're limping around to the end of the Grand Prix. Oh, there's no way. There is no way this just happened right now. Thank goodness it's not a crazy high-speed circuit, so we can try our best to hang on to something here. Go through the curves. I'm trying to stay out of the racing line so I don't cause mayhem, but yeah, I should be far enough to stay in the line right here. They shouldn't make any crazy moves. Honestly, I should be able to, if we can get to that third and final sector, I'm going to cheese the daylights out of this, but oh, that's so heartbreaking. That is so heartbreaking. Go take the position. Go. Go. Sorry, Kobayashi. I'm sorry. You weren't going to get the position anyways. So come on. Come on. Go around my outside. Go, go, go. The hole is wide open. All right. All right. All right. I've got nothing. Oh, it's all gone. Down and down we go. Jensen Button wins. Jean-Eric Verne nearly runs into us. We're slowly limping around. Here we come through the final turn in the Hungarian Grand Prix. At least we somehow still beat somebody. But, yeah, we're going to cross the line for 18th place instead of points. Heartbreaking. What a day. What an unfortunate set of, or unfortunate, I guess, turn of events on the very final moments of the Hungarian Grand Prix. It is what it is. I made a mistake right there. Nothing else we can really do about it. You see Jensen Button with the win over Alonso. Felipe Massa, who's had a terrible season so far, rebounds to a podium result. And wow, where in the world? Fernando absolutely choked away a win here in Hungary. That was kind of a free win. You see De La Rosa out of the race as well. But man, that's heartbreaking. Here we now see the driver's standings. Alonso, although he choked away a win, still 21 points back from Hamilton. And Button's only 28 back now. Webber is only 2 races behind. Vettel is quite far down the order. And as well, we can take a look at the constructors' standings here and see what it looks like with the massive gap that McLaren has. 109 points over Red Bull, 148 over Red Bull, or Ferrari, sorry. Not much of a fight there. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode of F1 2012 Career Mode. A great start with the new team and a heartbreaking ending in the first race at the same time. But I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I think we've got some points, enough potential to be able to beat Sauber for sure. Definitely not Lotus or anybody else, but we can definitely get to a P5 in the Constructors. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.